And then I'd like pick at the salad like that with like barely any ranch on it. And then I just eat that with a glass of red wine. But I don't know who the fuck would do that other than a complete psychopath. Would you know?
In too deep, can't think about giving it up. Cause I never knew love. Oh, this is on. Espresso Podcast Shot 329. I'm your girlfriend, Benny, who bought pumpkin spice creamer for his coffee cause he can't wait to be a little spooky bitch. Hey, can we talk? But first, upcoming stand-up comedy shows. Raleigh tonight. I'll see you psychos at Good Nights Comedy Club. Austin, October 10th. San Diego, November 14th, just had a stroke. Buffalo got moved from September 19th to November 14th. So just so you know, get your tickies below in the description of the podcast or at benedictpolizzi.com. Watch me on F-Boy Island on the CW app or Lovers and Liars. And yeah, it's a pretty good watch. It's like trash TV. Yeah, but it's good. Trash TV. It's funny. Funny dating show? Who's not watching it? Tell your homies to join the Patreon. $5 a month, and you get every other Espresso podcast and a live stream every single Sunday. All the merch. Glonky hats, Benedict pump covers. We got Who's Buying This? Hoodies. Everything at benedictmerch.com. Get your homie something. Get your girl something. Get your man something. BenedictMerch.com. F-Boy at checkout for 25% off. Just saying. Let's get to the question. Espresso question of the week. What's your actual last meal? I know it's like such a question. What would like literally first date question? What would your last meal be? Like, I want to know. I think for the first half of my life, I just had a meatball sub from Subway, and honestly, might actually be that today because God, that right now sounds so good. Half of my life, all I did was eat meatball subs. From age 1 to 15, meatball subs. That's it. But what's your real people are always like, I want a good steak from like Morton's Steakhouse. Shut up. Why don't you eat some shut up? Why don't you eat some get real? Why don't you eat some, dude, steak? I mean, a good steak is good, but like, come on. That's what you're... Oops All Berries. It's Oops All Berries Captain Crunch. That's what I want. I want the most child foods. I want fruit by the foot just balled up in my mouth. I want, instead of what is it, 1 foot? What's fruit by the foot? 3 feet? I want 7,000 feet of fruit by the foot. And I want it to kill me. How'd he die? Oh. How'd he die? He was choked to death by 120 feet of fruit by the foot. Perfect. What's your real, actual last meal? Let's talk.
It's all your fault, Benny. It's all your fault. I walk around the warehouse and say, So.
I love you, bro.
People are looking at me like I'm insane, and it's all your fault. So I just thought I'd let you know that. So,
dude, I love you. Like, if you leave a voice message on this pod and it's not even about the question, that's fine. There's no strict policy around here. Just say something. Just say stuff. It's great. Everything is great content on the pod. This is interactive. We're just, this podcast, this is the least serious who gives a shit podcast. I think it's relatable. I don't know. I'm just, honestly, dude, I'm just raw dogging this pod. I just say everything that's on my mind. And you know what? The people who get it, that's fam. Let's keep going.
a box of Raisin Bran and 2% milk.
Seriously. Thank you. That's a real, legit last meal. Hey, I can't believe he didn't say Raisin Bran Crunch, though. Ooh! So overlooked. Raisin Bran's such an OG, hold it down ass cereal in the cereal aisle. Always overlooked. Always been there, though. Raisin Bran's like that friend that like you don't really talk to anymore, but if you're like, bro, I need like $1,000 tonight, he'd be like, yeah, got you, man. For life. Right when they came out with Raisin Bran Crunch, though, dude, General Mills was in their bag. You know, there was one guy in the General Mills meeting that was like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And another dude was just like, just try it. Put Crunch on there. See what it does. See what it does. It changed my life, dude. And the fact that you think Raisin Bran is like this wholesome ass, like little healthy cholesterol lowering cereal, and then you read the facts. You read the cereal facts. Show me the car facts. Dude, it's just as bad as Captain Crunch with marshmallows. How about when they just started putting marshmallows in everything? Sick. Cheat meal last Sunday. All I was thinking about the whole day. What if I just got a box of cereal, took it down? Who doesn't want it? God damn cereal. Dude, hey, just picture. Hey, I know. Cereal talk on a podcast. Oh my God. I literally don't want to listen to this podcast. All he does is talk about cereal. That's all I want to talk about forever. Cereal. I could talk about cereal for 10 months straight. Wouldn't get sick of it. Hey, but okay, I'll shut up. I'll swear to God, I'll shut up. Twix cereal. Just do it. Just see what happens. Those little cookies, those little Twix cookies, some are caramel, some are chocolate. Put them in a bowl. Pour some milk in there. She said 2% milk. I'm not. You know what, bro? On last meal, I'll go vitamin. I'll go D. Give me the D. Give me D. Why not? What do I have to lose? I was raised on skim milk. Didn't know there another milk existed. And one time I accidentally got vitamin D milk from the gas station. For some reason, I just wanted milk. For some reason at the gas station when I was a kid, I just wanted milk. And I accidentally got vitamin D milk. And my dad wasn't looking. He just rang it up. Drank it in the car. Almost had a seizure. It slapped so hard. Vitamin D milk, I felt like I was drinking white chocolate. But that's from like 10 years of only drinking skim milk. And dude, what's wrong with skim milk? Dude, people have like wanted signs out for skim milk. Bro, skim milk holds it down. There's nothing wrong with skim milk. You ever think you can eat cereal with water? I've never tried it, but I'm like, why wouldn't it be good? Raisin Bran with a couple drops of water in there, I'd scarf that shit down. Because I'm eating cereal dry. What was that? Was this? Am I scared? It's literally 4:30 p.m. and I just heard a noise. Why am I scared? On another episode of He's Scared While Doing a Podcast. Jesus Christ, what was that noise? Did I step on Siri? It sounded like I stepped on Siri's arm and she was like, please don't. Please do not. Please do not take a right on Hollywood Boulevard. Take a left on Santa Monica Boulevard. Please don't step on my arm. You piece of shit. Please don't step on my arm. You've had 2 hair transplants and you're still kind of thin up top. Please don't step on my... She just starts talking all this shit. You're not crazy if you eat dry cereal, right? I'd fill up a red Coca-Cola cup of straight up Raisin Bran. Drink it. That's literally okay with me for a last meal. Dude, drinking. Hey, okay. Picture this. Maybe it's not even your last meal. Maybe you're just kind of hanging out and you're hungry. It's 2 a.m. rolls around. You're watching something cool on TV. Dude, I'm so much cooler after 8 p.m. You're like not even cool to begin with. All right. Hey, Ashley. Just produce the podcast. You don't have to. But after 8 p.m., bro, I'm so much. Dude, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., whoever that guy is, holy shit. Whoever that guy is from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., I don't know him. That guy is just a worried mess. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Me, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Me. I know, but I just biggest like wuss. Biting my nails. Dude, 8 p.m. I turn into like yeah. This is completely different. 8 p.m. to midnight? Nothing, worrying about nothing, just sitting back. What? Can we trade? But it's 8 p.m. to midnight. Got nothing to worry about. Hayes in the barn. Love that saying. White guy banger. Hey, hayes in the barn. Everything's done. Hayes in the barn. Got a couple hours to spare. Pour up a red Coca-Cola cup of Apple Jacks. No milk. Sit your sweet cheeks on the couch. Cross that right leg over your left leg. Your foot's doing this. You know what I'm talking about. Nothing better than that. Oh, this? Dude, this is the best feeling of all. Hey, you only do this 8 p.m. to midnight. With a cup of Apple Jacks. Best night of your life. Just saying, dude, it's just, I don't need all the, on this podcast, we're simple pleasures. I don't need to go anywhere. Just give me a couple of Apple Jacks, slap me in the face, and throw me off the balcony.
All right. So hear me out. As a picky eater, I would eat some spaghetti. With Parmesan cheese, like grated, not that Kraft shit.
Type.
Put like a little bit of that, like that butter they use on the noodles and company.
I just what you're doing right now is perfect
stuff, and like the certain like spice. I don't know what it is, but I'm white, so I think it's spice. And then I'd have some broccoli.
Nice.
Some like grilled broccoli.
Oh, grilled broccoli.
And like vegetable oil. Oh, so good.
It is.
And then along with that, I'd have a little slab of ribeye steak. Just a little bit.
Yeah, tiny. Don't take over.
And then for dessert.
Here we go.
Ice cream cake. Because I know after that ice cream cake, I am going to have a shit so bad. So fucking bad that I will die afterwards. So that will be my last meal. All right, thank you.
God dang, just putting on a clinic, dude. Espresso voicemail clinic. I love how you specified just a little bit of ribeye steak. Hey, don't overwhelm us. Steak is so overwhelming. Just steak. Just be the JC Chazé for a little bit, steak. Okay? Be one of the guys in B2K that's not Omarion for 1 second, steak. Like, just please. Hey, steak, tonight, you're Robin. Okay? Let's spaghetti. Put the spaghetti signal in the air. With the Parmesan grated cheese on top. Hey, how about eating spaghetti? You see somebody eating spaghetti? You don't even know it's spaghetti because there's so much Parmesan cheese on top. So much. So much that you're like, what is he? Is he eating a coconut cake? Is he eating a coconut cake for dinner? Oh, that's just spaghetti and has a bunch of Parmesan on it. Wow. Oh, bro, spaghetti used to just run my whole existence. The ice cream cake for dessert is so on point. Yeah, I'm starting to think you can't really beat ice cream. I've had a lot of nights where I'm like, if I could eat anything right now, what would it be? And it's all, I don't know if this is because I'm like normal. It's never anything key lime pie. No. Chocolatey clit. No, it's always just the pint of ice cream from Ben and Jerry's. And you know the hack? Target has the best flavors. Have I said that on here before? Probably. Because it's all I think about. But Target has different Ben and Jerry pint flavors than anywhere else. Just saying. I don't know why I know that or anything. But that's always it for me. I'm like, that would just be great. Just a pint. Ice cream. What about like Dairy Queen? No. It'd be great, but it's something about the convenience and it's right there and you got a pint all to yourself and it's like I eat the whole thing. You can't not eat a whole pint. I'm kind of like a all or nothing guy. But eating half a pint, then the other half the next day, I've never been able to do that. Things I'll never do, not eat the whole pint. He said point. It's just the right amount. The convenience of just going right there. They got all the flavors. The most fun game in the world is picking which Ben and Jerry's pint you're gonna eat. You're like, oh my God. Am I gonna cave and get fish food? What? American Dream, Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon, get out of my way when I'm looking for Ben and Jerry's pints. Get out of my way. Jimmy Fallon everywhere. I'm like, Jimmy Fallon. I don't want to. I feel like I'm eating Jimmy Fallon's like arteries and shit when I'm eating that. Jimmy Fallon on the front of Jimmy Fallon on the front of the Ben and Jerry's ice cream pint. I'm like, bro, no. Is your hair in there or something? There's one called Peanut Butter World.
Hey, Benny. I'm so excited to be on here.
I
always ask my friends like every single week, should I leave a voice memo? Should I say this? And I always text them about it because I listen to your podcast religiously.
I love you!
But finally, I'm leaving one, so I'm super excited. And this is one that I'm super passionate about. So
Thank you. Thank God.
last meal would be cheeseburger and fries, always. I think about it on the reg. I could have a cheeseburger and fries every single day of my life.
I love it.
Doesn't matter what restaurant we're at, whether it's a bar,
So
a nice
good.
restaurant, I'm probably ordering cheeseburger and fries
So
with a side
good.
of ranch. Even when I get to the restaurant, I think I'm going to try something new.
Nope.
I have it in my head. And then as soon as the waitress comes up, asks me what I want, I automatically just go back to cheeseburger and fries. But also my real last meal would be with you. So I'm actually turning 30 this week and my only wish is to go on a date with you. So if you'd like to fulfill that, I left my Instagram name in the name part of this voice recording and you can let me know there. Love you, Benny.
I love you. God damn it. I honestly would do that. I would go and get a cheeseburger and fries with you. Would it not be the most fun thing of all time? Just a cheeseburger and fries. Hey, mess that up. Hey, cheeseburger and fries. Hey, any restaurant. Cheeseburger and fries. Bro, that tells you how much of a cheeseburger, just boom, every time. Doesn't matter what restaurant. How do you want it cooked? Just give me a cheeseburger and fries. McDonald's, cheeseburger and fries. Texas Roadhouse, cheeseburger and fries. Consistent. Salute. Happy birthday. 30, cheeseburger and fries. Who's mad? Hey, who's going to say no to that? Damn. But imagine if you were like really, you know, you pull. I mean, every place has a cheeseburger and fries too. You can't go wrong. I got to know what she's doing though on the cheeseburger and fries. I guess you're going to have to find out. I know. But like pickles? What are we doing? We doing lettuce, tomato? You putting places that are like, we don't put ketchup and mustard on them. I'm like, why not? Here's the deal, restaurants. The cheeseburger should come with absolutely everything on it, and you tell them what you don't want. How about that person you pulled up with in the drive-thru? And they got a plain cheeseburger. Bro, how come every kid did that growing up? Am I the only person that was like, give me everything on the thing? Yeah. It was like 5 out of 5 of my friends that would be in my car, and we'd get McDonald's, and they'd be like, can I have a plain one? Just plain? Dude, my mom would look at them like this. You just want the burger and ketchup and cheese? And they'd be like, yeah. I'm like, you're a pussy, dude. Actually, drop this hoe back off home. Eat some lettuce. Have a little like variety in your life. Even if you don't like it, try it, bro. I swear to God. How many times do I say swear to God on this podcast? Every second. That should be the name of the podcast. I swear to God with Benedict Polizzi. The amount of my friends that would come over to my house and they'd be like, I've never had a carrot before. I'd be like, what? Dude, it wasn't just people that came. Dude, people in school, I'd bring my lunch to school and have like a Ziploc baggie. Said baggie. He's 6. Ziploc baggie of blueberries. Blueberries. Pretty normal to me. Like, yeah, we didn't have blueberries like stocked in our house, but like once every couple of months we had blueberries. I'd bring them to school and people would look at me like I brought in a nuclear weapon. I'd be like, what the what? Blueberry? Yes, these exist. What? You've only heard about these? Nobody ate anything. Like it was. I'll never forget. I asked one of my friends at my house if he's ever had a blueberry. He said no, and I was like, I kind of think I hate you now, dude. You've never had a blueberry? A blueberry. You've never had one. You've never been curious and tried one. You've never had the opportunity. Everybody's been to a buffet. You never go to like the fruit part. You guys are, I don't know. I just growing up, people not trying. I was like, what? Am I crazy? Does my family only eat? I'm like, we're not that different. What are we, from Europe or something? No, we're just normal. We just go to the same grocery store everybody else. You haven't had dude, the amount of people who growing up or even today have not had a nectarine or heard of it blows my mind. A nectarine. Bro, say, hey, do you want a nectarine to somebody? They'll think you're talking about like a military branch. You're like, whoa. What the hell? Like, what? He's like, what? New rule. If someone asks you hey, have you ever had a nectarine? You say no, they're allowed to spit on their hand, smack you in the face. Hey, just curious. Hey, just want to know. First date. Have you ever had a nectarine? I don't think so. And they'd completely understand after. Oh my God, that kind of hurt. But I mean, let's go try one. That's how life should be. Dude, please. I know I'm not crazy. It's the best peach you've ever had. Peach with no hair. Nectarine. I don't know. Am I insane? Are they not called nectarines anymore? Was it a family word? Because my grandpa used to call cantaloupe mushmelon. But I kind of knew. My spidey sense was tingling. That's not a real name. Please don't use that at school. That was my biggest fear growing up. saying a family word at school or saying like a baby talk word at school. You know, you and your, I don't know, this is me and my family. Everyone I'm close with, we use like fake voices, right? That's normal. I hope. Maybe not. If I ever was like really liked a girl, like deep in a relationship, we would use fake voices for everything. My sister, I don't think I've heard her real voice in 16 years. My mom, maybe I would talk to her in my real voice if I was falling off of a mountain and she was right there to help me. Mom, help! That's, dude, I use a fake voice with everyone that I love, probably. What the hell was I talking about, bro? What was I talking about? That's normal, right? But my biggest fear is using that like at school. Oh my God. He always talks about like his like growing up. Dude, I think that's like where my brain I stopped thinking about things because everything was so boring after like high school. So everything I relate to is from like when I was like 20 or younger. I don't know. Right? And everybody kind of grew up the same too. So shut up, Ashley. My biggest fear was like seeing a bunch of cantaloupe at lunch and calling it mushmelon. And all my friends being like, what'd you call that? And me being like, I got to transfer schools. It's on like some calling your teacher mom type beat. Never want to do that, bro. How many times did I?
All right. I didn't even need time to think about this one.
Love you.
So if I were to die and I had to choose a last meal, mind you, I am also a foodie and a fat guy, so be prepared. All right, so first off, we'll have...
Don't relate to anybody more than big dudes.
Have an appetizer. We're going to do my favorite sampler platter of buffalo wings, regular buffalo sauce, mozzarella sticks, twice baked potato with bacon bits on top, dip in some sort of sour cream. Spicy sauce with sour cream.
Can't beat it.
Next, I'm going to have a few different entrees. We're going to have a classic ribeye steak, medium rare. I'm going to have a Big Mac from McDonald's. Definitely going to have a Nashville hot chicken from somewhere. And then just your good old-fashioned grilled cheese.
Oh, my God. This guy is spitting right now.
Also, too, I'm going to throw in there some Cocoa Puffs cereal.
Oh, my dog. With chocolate milk.
Mixed with Cocoa Pebbles.
I never even thought of that.
And then after that, we're going to have a second dinner. Second dinner is going to be an entire Thanksgiving meal, which, consists of everything you'd eat at Thanksgiving. For dessert, we're going to have pumpkin pie with whipped cream. We're going to have a slice of apple pie. We're going to have 6 Oreos with a glass of milk to dip in.
Double stuff.
And then I'm going to finish it off with a cheesecake slice from Jack in the Box.
What?
Why not?
Wait, what? Do we know? Does the world know that Jack in the Box has fire cheesecake?
Doesn't have to be a swirl. It can be just a normal cheesecake. I'm going to wash this all down with Dr. Pepper and ice cold water. I'm definitely going to get an Oreo shake from somewhere. I mean, the list can go on and on. How much can you choose? You didn't say we had
go ahead, bro.
To stop or keep going.
You don't have to stop ever.
I didn't even say pizza. Pizza's definitely got to be in there. Some kind of bacon, extra cheese, New York style crispy pizza with that good, burnt bottom. That's it pretty much. I think I got everything. And then last but not least,
talk to me.
A bag full of those fucking grandma strawberry wrapper candies that, would be in your grandma's dish from back in the day.
Oh, shoot, bro. This guy really just popped off. This dude really, I don't know. We might have to end the podcast after that. Dude, did anyone know about Jack in the Box cheesecake? For one. First of all, I didn't know that they had cheesecake. I thought the only fast food place doing pies and cakes and shit was Burger King. Remember, you pull up to Burger King and be like, why do they have like pie? But why do I want that so bad? Jack in the Box menu is so chaotic. I'm like, too many choices. Jack in the Box has like cheesecake level menu where I'm like, bro, this is a dictionary of choices. What did he say that made so much sense to me? Props on saying New York style pizza, because I think that is the best pizza. Everybody's like, no, Detroit, no, Chicago, no. Detroit is just the most normal, and that's what we want. I don't give a shit, bro. I don't care. My favorite pizza is literally Papa John's. I don't care about your local chain. Papa John's is just, is it a white guy thing? It's so much better in Pizza Hut, honestly. And it just is. Pizza Hut's got the logo and the name and the brand, but in the cups in the restaurant, but the pizza's kind of trash. Like, I'll eat it, obviously, and I like it, but like it's not as good as Papa John's. Let's just be real. People that are like, I like Domino's. No, you don't. I mean, props to Domino's. They try really hard and like they're doing their thing. But I feel like Domino's is like 1 year away from being out of business. Sorry, Domino's. Sorry, Domino's people out there. He said something, an Oreo shake. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? You really can't. When I'm like, what shake do I want? That's always a big debate with me. I'm always like, God, if I got a shake right now, I don't even know what I get. Every time I get a shake, I'm so like caught up in the, I'm like, I need to text 4 of my friends that ask what kind of shake I should get. I always end up getting vanilla, but I'm like, I do want a little bit of chocolate. That's why Oreo's the best. That Oreo shake from Chick-fil-A. Boy. That first time I had that Oreo shake, the first time that touched my stupid ass tongue. The first time I got an Oreo shake from Chick-fil-A, I was like, this is the best fast food place I've ever been to in my life. There were hot people there. I had an Oreo shake with a straw. I was holding it like I was cool. I think I had my arm around a chair in Chick-fil-A, and I was sipping an Oreo shake. Like I was just the biggest, just a guy in a music video. I might have had my hand over the top of it like this too. Cool guy holding a drink. And in the background, there's a place on Ocean Avenue. He popped off with that hard. I can't believe he didn't throw a snack in there. Just snack. Let's keep going. Thank you, bro.
What up, Benny? I'm a recently new listener. Listened to the last few episodes. I've always loved your TikToks. I didn't realize you had a podcast until the last few weeks here. So I'm an idiot, I guess. Hoping that this will be my first call that will be on the podcast. My real last meal.
Yes.
If I was on death row.
You're on, babe.
Would be 2 half-pound red sauce burritos, bean and cheese burritos with red sauce from Del Taco.
Whoa.
I would also like a Big Mac.
Dude, I know.
I would have to have a ice cream sundae with cookies and cream ice cream and hot fudge, whipped cream, caramel, some crushed up nuts.
Dude, I just love how serious everyone is about this. Because this is honestly, I've never been more serious in my life. This is the number one thing I love.
I would also like to have my mother's enchiladas, whether she was actually around to make them or not. I would think that in the universe where I am having my last meal, it's the same universe where somehow that food could be produced through like AI or something, you know, all that crazy shit that we have going on.
She's alive.
Yeah, so I'll have some AI enchiladas. And I think that would be it.
I know you got something left.
Yeah. And maybe just a cold beer, a cold Coors Light.
Oh, I know,
Finish
man.
it off. Sayonara.
Dude, I love you. So clean with it. So clean. Just a Coors Light. Hey, I don't need the fancy schmancy. Just, and he probably would have been like the one in the can is fine. Yeah, I just love people like, hey, just Coors Lights. Hey, it's fine. Yeah, toss me a silver bullet. Shut up forever. Bro, Big Macs really are it, huh? In my head, I've always had a soft spot for a Whopper from Burger King. I don't know why, because they're like, they're just JC Chazé. They're the JC Chazé to the Justin Timberlake Big Mac. And I've always had love for Whopper, but this is maybe the day I realize that Big Macs are king. Can't believe I just said that. God, they're so good, though. Dude, the first time I was at McDonald's and the guy in front of me was like, I'll take a double cheeseburger with mac sauce. I was like, you can do that? I looked at 3 people around me and I was like, what the fuck? Is this guy a spy? Is this guy a Burger King spy? You can ask for mac sauce? And the way he just didn't even say Big Mac sauce, he was just like mac sauce. I was like, he's done this like 300 times. He said bean burritos from Del Taco, bro. I had Del Taco one time and I honestly didn't like it. I was so hungry. I ordered so much food from Del Taco. I had like one thing and I was like, I can't do this anymore. You're so hungry and you take like 4 bites of something and you're like, this is good. This is good. I think this is good. And then on the 5th bite, you're like, this isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. I got to give up. God damn it. I hate giving up, but I'm like, this just isn't good. And the first 4 bites, I was starving. I was a different person. I came to my sense. You always come to your senses on the 4th or 5th bite. And that's what happened to me with Del Taco. I had a bad experience. There's a place on Ocean Avenue. Big Mac. I swear they used to be so much bigger and they came in that box, that Big Mac box. Change your whole life. There's a bunch of lettuce, loose lettuce in the box. You're like, oh, girl, when I get my hands on you. Crazy. All the bread in there. That extra bread slice they put in the middle of a Big Mac. Talk to me dirty. Talk to me nice, actually. The way my whole entire personality will change when a bag of 4 Big Macs comes out of the McDonald's drive-through window. Thank you. So fire.
So my last meal would be the kimchi pickles from Target, the Cleveland Kitchen brand, with spicy strawberry pepper jelly and cream cheese on a Ritz crackers and mashed potatoes and gravy.
Right. Man, you unlocked something in there. That's some charcuterie magic. Dude, you just hooked. Dude, if you put whatever you just said, that sounded like a password. Whatever she just said sounded like a password that they generate automatically for a router. Your Wi-Fi. Spectrum Wi-Fi password? This right here.
So my last meal would be the kimchi pickles from Target, the Cleveland Kitchen brand, with spicy strawberry pepper jelly.
Username kimchi pickles. Password spicy pepper chili.
And cream cheese on a Ritz crackers and mashed potatoes and gravy.
God, you ever just put, dude, so one time I put peanut butter and jelly on a Ritz cracker and I was like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I can't. I thought someone was going to come out of a Doctor Strange circle, take the Ritz peanut butter and jelly from me and go back in the circle. That's how good that shit was. I was like, dude, Black Panther's going to confiscate this food in front of me and go back right back in the circle. Because it was too good, man. Every like 7 times a day, I'm like, did I just hear a Doctor Strange circle open up in my living room? Doctor Strange comes out. Takes your Raisin Bran Crunch, goes back in his circle. Fuck! I knew it was too good to be true. What was that last thing she said, though? Oh.
And mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh, mashed potatoes and gravy, holding it down forever. OG Thanksgiving food. Man, I bet that's like, dude, hey, if you just had a Big Mac, I think we're putting together like the all-star team of last meal food, and I think it's Big Mac and mashed potatoes. And maybe Oreo ice cream or shake. A Big Mac and mashed potatoes. I mean, what else? What else are you asking for? A bowl of cereal with that? And I'm good. Yo, I'm sleeping. Hey, kill my ass. Big Mac, mashed potatoes, bowl of Rice Krispie Treats cereal, and maybe like a row of Oreos. Dies right after. Perfect.
A whole bowl of strawberries with chocolate drizzled on top, like dairy milk chocolate.
Oh, hey, unsung hero. I don't know why they're not getting enough love. We should be talking about it so much more. I don't know why we're not. I think we're just pretending it's okay. And props to them for just hanging in there with us, not giving them any credit. Hot fudge. We're just going to pretend like that's not the best thing we've ever had in our lives. Hot fudge. You ever have soft serve ice cream with hot fudge all over it, and you take that bite that's like half hot fudge, half vanilla ice cream, melty, and the hot fudge is still really warm? You're like, that? We're not talking. We're just going to pretend this isn't the best spoonful of whatever I've ever had. Hot fudge, half hot fudge, half melty soft serve in a spoon, plastic spoon. Smack my ass, call me Barbie. Lock me up. Tie me up. Throw me out of a plane. Duh. I know. Strawberries with like milk chocolate drizzled all over them. Fire. And it's kind of like sexy. But like, I just always think about like you can only eat so much of the strawberry. You gotta take the pin out of the grenade and throw, you know what I mean? There's the leaves you gotta worry about. You just cut the tops off. I know, but then that's a whole thing. And like sometimes you gotta have some really good strawberries. I've been brainwashed by strawberries, and I've realized that like 75% of the strawberries I've eaten in my life like weren't really that good. You know? You just like in your mind, you're like, ooh, strawberries, these are good. But like honestly, like a lot of them weren't that great. I'm just realizing that. In the good strawberries, they're good, but are they? That was supposed to be a cool like on to the next thing, but this next voice message won't load, and it's driving me insane.
Benny, what's up, baby girl? Haven't called in a little while, so
Love
I figured
this
I
guy.
had to let this one rip.
Love this guy.
Last meal, genuine, honest. I'm going with dinosaur chicken nuggets. I'm a literal slut for those things. Oh my god, like he's so childish. Shut up, Ashley. Oh my god, it's my producer, Ashley. I think you know what I'm talking about. He's such a freaking loser. Like, who likes dinosaur chicken nuggets? I do, Ashley. I like them. I'm a literal slut for them. Bury me in dinosaur chicken nuggets at my funeral. That's all I have to say today, baby. Slap my ass so hard you send me to heaven. Ta-ha.
Thank you. Just give me what I want. God damn. I want dinosaur chicken nuggets with so much ketchup, Sorry, everyone. Just shut up about it. Kid cuisine. What if I want that? I don't give a shit, man. A Lunchable? That too. All the stuff. You know why I want all this stuff? Because I never got it growing up. And goddamn, I bet it's still so good. Hey, whatever your kid's eating, 6 years old at a birthday party, that's my last meal. Yeah. All the reasons in your head that you're coming up with why we shouldn't eat that stuff, that's why I want it. It's like not nutritious. It's like for kids. It's like colorful. It's like processed. I know. Dinosaur chicken nuggets, I can honestly say I've never had them. But god damn. Dipping that T-Rex in ketchup, popping that thing in. Just going about my merry old way. Slap my ass. Send me to hell. Put a T-Rex dinosaur in ketchup, put it in my mouth, let me play Roller Coaster Tycoon for the end of the night till like midnight. That's it. That's it. Dudes, this just reminded me of that. Somebody said grilled cheese sandwich. Bro, just come on. Just nothing better. Hey, a grilled cheese sandwich and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, those two in a 7-game series? I don't know. I think peanut butter and jelly wins like 4 games to 3, like at the buzzer. But like, man, I don't know. That right there is, who knows?
Hi, Ben. Do you have any idea how can I be more like cool?
What?
Hi, Ben. Do you have any idea how can I be more like cool?
You can be more cool. I think you already are. I don't even think you need to ask me. I think you got it. I think you're just asking because you know you're already that cool. I know your game. I know your cool little game you're playing. Yeah, I don't know. Just keep doing what you're doing. I think you're cool. But maybe fix your audio a little bit.
Everything that I'm allergic to for the last 30 years. Strawberries.
Smart.
Tomatoes. That means pizza again. Or tomato. All that kind of stuff. Rice. Everything I'm allergic to.
Rice.
And that's a lot of things.
How good is just rice, you know? Don't you just want to put your whole face in that bin of rice at Chipotle and just take one big bite at a crime? God, sometimes I just want to shove, I just want to be a cell phone that has water damage and just be in a bag of rice, but cooked rice. And I got to eat my way out. I think I could do it. Am I insane? You put me in a room full of rice, I think I could definitely eat my way out of it. I'd be like, I'm not sick of this. A room full of rice. This whole room is filled with rice and I got to get to the door, but it's like very, very thick in there. I could like eat enough to be like, there's the doorknob and I'd get out of there. Right? Rice? Did he say right or rice? He's like stupid sometimes.
My last meal would be a bunch of cigarettes because I quit a long time ago and I still miss them every day.
Damn. See, that's some real shit right there. When people quit cigarettes, don't act like you don't want one. I don't even smoke cigarettes and I walk by people smoking cigs and I'm like, damn, I could rip that right now. Dude, you ever just smell a cigarette and you're like, why do I want that? Just cause. Is this like a tobacco podcast? No, but like, it's just like people that lost like 300 pounds. I'm like, bro, you want to eat all that bullshit again. Like, don't play. I've lost weight and like, you know what I mean? But like every single second, I'm like, I just want to eat all the candy. I want every single second. There's not one second that goes by that I wouldn't eat a Snickers. People that give stuff up, I know you want it. Don't act all, I'm so over it. Hey, your ex, Okay. All right. Yeah. You don't want anything. Okay. All right.
I would eat a family size container of gushers.
Yes.
Specifically just the breading from KFC chicken. I want just the breading. Just give me the crispy part. I don't want the rest. And a whole fat ass pan of lasagna. Thank you.
Lasagna is so good. Hey, that corner piece, it's like burnt. And it's just, you can just do whatever you want with lasagna, you know? You can eat a corner piece of lasagna and you can just eat the middle part out of it. You don't have to finish your piece of lasagna. God, there's times where lasagna's been so good that I've eaten a whole entire like half of a thing. Cause I'm like, I feel like when someone who makes lasagna for you, that's like kind of like a treasure. Like, you know, you find a treasure, like in movies, they have a treasure chest. That's like my treasure. Like one time a girl made me a whole thing of lasagna. And I was like, probably like once every 7 minutes, I was like, I can't wait to go home and see it. Like it was like a little like puppy. I was like, I can't wait. I have that at my house. It's insane. I have all the lasagna at my house and I can eat any of it anytime I want. So it's like I had a treasure chest at my house in my fridge. And it was gone. It was so sad. Dude, I think I'm a monkey. Everybody's like that, right? Bro, a whole thing. Dude, for a week, I was just in heaven eating lasagna every night. Reheating it almost tasted better than when it was fresh. And I think hey, dude, sometimes putting stuff in the oven makes it better. I don't want to preheat. Sometimes it's all worth it. Or just bring back that, hey, sell the Subway toaster. We've talked about it. God damn, man. A whole thing of gushers. I've done it before. Might be a cringe moment of the week. But one time I was going to film something with Joey. And he's like, hey, bro. Can you pick up some gushers when you're at the store? Because I was like, I'm at the store, then I'll head over. He's like, this is like some like emergency, like my son like won't, like, and we forgot to get, can you just get gushers real quick? I'll like Venmo you. I was like, yeah, dude. I got 4 boxes of gushers, gave him 1 and ate 3 boxes on the way to his house. And I was like, yep. It's just like I've always dreamt of the opportunity to eat a whole box of gushers. And that day on the way to his house, I did it 3 times. I don't know, man. It was amazing. It was amazing. And I just had to do it. It was so good. But I was honestly like, dude, 1 package of gushers isn't shit. That's kind of what I got out of that. I was like, there's just 5 gushers and then that's it. That's what I was eating like 1 time every year as a kid. I really have to have 62 of something to actually have it. You know, I can't just 1 pack of gushers is almost evil. You're going to give me a pack of gushers and that's a tease, dude.
Great question. I think about it often. So we're going to Chili's. We're starting off with the skillet queso and bottomless chips, obviously. I'm not too worried about being full because I'm about to die.
Fine.
So we're alternating between queso and the salsa. They're both incredible. Then we're moving on to the queso burger.
I'm going to keep that in mind right there. I didn't know that Chili's was doing queso, salsa, and chips like that. Have you like never been? You like always say you like normal chain restaurants. I just never really knew that about Chili's. We're learning some shit. I mean, maybe I'm out of the loop, but Jack in the Box cheesecake, Chili's salsa and chips and queso? Who wouldn't have a birthday party at Chili's right now? Like an adult, like, hey, we're just going to... That sounds so good.
A great recent addition to the menu. Something you can't really get elsewhere. Who else is doing that? Just Chili's, because they're the best. And, you know, on the side, obviously, we've got bottomless soda going on. You know, if you're a Coke or a Coke Zero fan, that's where my zone is. And that's it. I can die a happy man.
So perfect. Hold on, let's run this back because I think I missed something.
Great question. I think about it often. So we're going to Chili's. We're starting off with the skillet queso and bottomless chips, obviously. I'm not too worried about being full because I'm about to die.
Perfect.
So we're alternating between queso and the salsa. They're both incredible.
Boom, boom, bang.
Then we're moving on to the queso burger, a great recent addition to the menu. Something you can't really get elsewhere. Who else is doing that? Just Chili's, because they're the best. And, on the side, obviously, we've got bottomless soda going on. If you're a Coke or a Coke Zero fan, that's where my zone is. And that's it. I can die a happy man.
Just couldn't have put it any better. That might have been the best 39 seconds of my life. So good I had to listen to it twice. Just no, this or that. Just boom. And dude, queso is kind of a drug. It's so good that I can't even come near it, actually. It's so good that I know if I eat a little bit of it, I'm done. I'm done for. It's gonna take over. It's a drug, bro. It's a drug. More dangerous than literally marijuana, queso. It is. Chips and queso? I could sit there for 4 hours having the time of my life in a booth at Chili's. Booth. With the pads on the back? 4 hours. Chips, queso. And I wouldn't want to leave after 4 hours. You'd have to get me. You'd have to be like, let's go. And I'd be like, all right, Jesus Christ. I was having a great time. Chips, queso. The queso burger, I don't know much about it, but God dang. I mean, how could it be bad? And then Coke Zero. Dude, people love Coke Zero. People love Coke Zero. I know some people that are they'll drink 70 of them. And I'm like, I mean, what's in it? I don't know. Sounds great. Chips, queso, salsa, queso burger, Coke Zero. Put a bullet in my head. Why not? I've had all the fun I can have.
I'm hoping I'm not too late for this, and I'm hoping this makes it on the pod for this week, but we'll see. But my last meal is not gonna make any logical sense. It's gonna be a bunch of random shit.
That's why we're here.
But first I would want Portuguese stuffing, and I would want my grandma's recipe of Portuguese stuffing. And
talk to me about that.
If any listeners have ever had Portuguese stuffing, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, but I will not have any other type of stuffing. And I've had other Portuguese stuffing, and obviously my grandmother's recipe is the best.
I gotta know more.
Definitely Portuguese stuffing.
Portuguese.
And then I would also want, it's a Portuguese dish that my grandma also used to make when I was younger, and I always got so excited when she made it. But they're called sopas. And basically it's like a Portuguese version of French toast, but you don't use maple syrup. You eat it as is, because it's moist enough, and you just put cinnamon on it. Or at least my grandma used to put cinnamon on it.
Keep going. Cinnamon.
But it's absolutely delicious, and again, has to be my grandma's recipe. Then I would want a gourmet chocolate cake from a really, really good bakery. You know, the ones that it's 10 layers, and it has to have a really rich ganache, dark chocolate ganache filling.
I don't even know what
maybe also an Oreo filling, and maybe have one of each on each of the layers. Oh my God, so good.
Oreo is king.
And also a really rich chocolate buttercream with the chocolate curls on top, and maybe even a chocolate strawberry.
I gotta go.
That would be fantastic.
I gotta go.
And then maybe a side of ice cream, vanilla ice cream to go along with it, to kind of cut the richness of that dark chocolate. But I think that would most likely be my last meal, which would probably give me a stomach ache, but because I'm maybe slightly lactose intolerant, but it's fine, last meal, have to live it up.
Dude, I think you got it, baby girl. Man, the way you put that down with the Oreo. Dude, Oreo is bossy right now. Who doesn't like it? Who doesn't like dude, if you show me somebody that doesn't like Oreo, I'll show you a decapitated man. Because I'll cut their head off. Nah, I don't really like Oreo. I will stab you in the neck and no one will care. The FBI, the cops will be like, what'd he say? Didn't like Oreo? Just leave him. Leave him and make the guy who stabbed him king. Portuguese stuffing. That's another thing that it was my favorite food for like 2 years. Because you always get that question, and I don't want to be the guy that's like, pizza. Okay, bro. It always happens in like school. What's your favorite food? Pizza. All right, bro. Pizza. There's always those stock answers for those questions. I never wanted to have like a run-of-the-mill answer. What do you do in your free time? Hang out with friends. Shut up. What do you really do? What's really your favorite food? One time I just whipped it out. I was like, stuffing, Thanksgiving. It's always your mom's too that just kills. Like you eat stuffing like from a restaurant, you're like, it's pretty good. Actually, it's pretty good. But your mom's, you're like, dude, there's something different about this. That's what you're talking about with that Portuguese stuffing.
Damn. What would my last meal be?
Say it.
Probably cheesecake, maybe steak, some volcano tacos from Taco Bell.
Something's coming.
A large Baja Blast draft. Not that canned or bottled shit. I think I'm good. And also pour one out like I suggest everybody else do right now. You know, we lost a good one recently.
Oh, God.
Boondocks from Field Mob has passed. And, you know, I don't want to take a moment of silence. So what? So what?
Hey, if you're like, what just happened? You need to join the Patreon and get on the live stream every Sunday. So funny. People who get it in the live stream. So just everything is hitting. You ever been in a conversation where you're like, am I on Adderall or something? That's the live stream. That's why it's called ADHD.
All right. So for my last meal ever, I would love to have that sandwich your parents bring out when you're like hanging out with your friends, freshly out the pool. And then she decides to bring out your favorite fucking chips, like your all-time favorite. And then you decide to throw those inside the sandwich. And then, you know, with the side of condiments that are all right there placed, you know, put it in your sandwich if you want. With the side feeling of freshly coming out the pool. Like, it has to be that. It has to.
Yeah. Yeah. There's just nothing hitting like that salami sandwich fresh out of the water. Pruny fingers on the bread. Hey, sandwich is a little wet. Hey, you're eating some chlorine. It's fine. The chips on the sandwich, the way he said, if you want. You know what I mean?
And then, you know, with the side of condiments that are all right there placed, you know, put it in your sandwich if you want.
If you want is so clutch. Hey, just if you want. Oh, bro. Don't leave me around a if you want. If I want? You tell me, yeah, if you want. If you want, dude, I will. How about that? If you want, I will. I don't want to. That's fine. Oh, give me the luxury. That sandwich, pruny fingers, salami, It's on a bun. It's on a bun. The chips on it. Got to be eating that on a paper plate. It's just not the same if it's not on a paper plate. And you know the paper plate I'm talking about. The paper plate with the little dimples around it. They're like 1 cent. That is the paper plate, and that is the only paper plate I will accept. Sometimes you like flip them inside out, you push the dimples inside out. That paper plate is, I kind of think that's like that's what America is built upon, that paper plate. Nothing is better than that. Oh, I like the ones with the no, shut, you know, don't even go there.
Hey, Benny. Love you.
God dang it. I love you more.
For my last meal, I'm going to go super ethnic. I'm Puerto Rican. So it would have to be my mom's white rice and beans, red kidney beans with all of her seasonings, and then steak. My mom makes the best flank steak. Again, Puerto Rican style.
Yep.
Only way to go out is to have all the Puerto Ricanness and all the Puerto Rican flavors. I'd want a glass of Sauvignon Blanc.
Go off.
And for dessert, soft serve vanilla ice cream with cookie dough and peanuts.
Peanuts.
And I think that would be good. Also, I know I have an accent. I'm from Long Island. Sorry. Okay, bye.
I don't know. Did everyone just fall in love during that? What was that? What feeling did we all just have? That was the craziest, like, what? I did not. Was it like, it was her voice, it was the thing she was saying, and then it was also like the background noise was like she was outside on the best day. What just happened? Why did that just put me in a different dimension? Savion, why do I want to go on a date? All of a sudden, I'm in a relationship. What just happened? But one time I had a kidney bean, and I in my head while I was eating chili, there was a kidney bean in the chili, and for some reason in my brain I thought it was a bug, and I can't look at those anymore. I was eating chili and I was like, oh, what if all these kidney beans were just bugs real quick? Like, what if they're all bugs and I didn't know? And then it kind of ruined chili for me for a little bit. God damn. You know what? Chili could crack into that last meal category. You know, you got a chili day and somebody just makes like a pound of chili and you're just eating it all day with cheese right there. And it's in little bowls, plastic bowls. With the crackers on the chili. Are we are we the hungriest people on the internet? I kind of think we are. God dang. Keep going.
For my last meal, I'm eating 47 packages of sweet tart ropes.
Damn. Wait, I've never had one. Hold on, there's more.
For dessert. For dinner, I'm having 47 bowls of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I know! I've been waiting to say that. I think I might have said it during this. Why is cinnamon... Hey, oh my God. If you're trying to get like kind of freaky and you're eating cereal, switch out regular milk with chocolate milk, dude. One time, but it's got to be it's got to be a special occasion. I was in the college cafeteria because who has all the cereals and all the milks other than a college cafeteria? Filled a big bowl up with Cinnamon Toast Crunch, just on some meal points. Just on some scholarship, just walked in there, just didn't deserve it at all. I probably did something shameful right before I ate this. To the brim was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And it was the real Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And it was at the end of the container, the big plastic thing they have in like hotels and shit. So I got all the sugar with it too. And I just splashed chocolate milk all over it. and it was ricocheting off the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. Probably soaked somebody next to me. They're probably like, I don't care. Enjoy it. You ever pour some milk like from a distance on top of cereal? Dude, it'll flood your whole entire basement. I'm like, Jesus. Chocolate milk in Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It did something to me. And now every time I have Cinnamon Toast Crunch with regular milk, I'm like, it's good, but I've had the best. I've had the best. This is good, but it's just, there's something else out there. It's some weird thing. It's a weird thing. It's the one that got away, kind of, a little bit. That feeling. It's the one that got away. Hey, the sweet tart ropes? I don't know. I'm getting, I don't know. It's got me a little car sick. Yo, she understood the assignment, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's a real ass last meal. It's not, you can't mess up a last meal. We've had every spectrum, every point of the spectrum last meal, but that's just some cut and dry. This is what I want. That's perfect. Dinner, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Had a stroke. Dinner, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Dessert, 47 sweet tart ropes. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Here we go.
Well, I left you a voice message after I saw where I could leave one, but I'll leave you this one.
It's all good.
My last meal would be anything that I've been allergic to.
Oh, shit. Okay. My bad. She left a voice message and then I told her to leave one because I was like, because some people just leave like the text. They'll respond to my story and just be like this. And I'll be like, yo, leave a voice message. But I accidentally told her twice. I love you for doing it twice. I know that's not easy. It's a lot of pressure a little bit. I don't care. You can say whatever you want. You can have 4 strokes because you know I'm going to have a stroke. If there's one thing about me, I'm going to have a stroke and my throat's going to make a frog noise. So nobody should be worried about any type of little stutter in a voice day. You're talking to Stutter God. I invented stuttering. Like, honorable mention, I should start doing one of these every single podcast because someone does it every week. They'll just leave like a text, like a DM text, not a voice message and they'll answer the question of the week. One guy just said, my last meal, jar of peanut butter. God damn. Like, honestly, yeah. I'm off peanut butter right now. I can't buy it. Like, it's a drug, man. Peanut butter is a drug. Peanut butter in my kitchen I'm going there. Hey, where do you think he'll be at 11:41 p.m.? Where do you think Benedict Polizzi will be at 11:41 p.m.? Just he'll be eating a spoonful of peanut butter out of the jar in his kitchen. Probably with bare feet, shorts on, and no shirt. Glasses. And you know what? Actually, his teeth will be brushed. And he's just going to ruin it. He's just going to he's going to risk it all. And he's going to eat a spoonful of peanut butter. And he's going to even do it so he's going to be like, I'm just going to let it not touch any of my teeth, the peanut butter, and I'll be fine. Why is food so good? After I brush my teeth, I'm like, I could eat a whole hot fudge sundae right now and it would bang. Hey, where are you going to be like tonight at 12? You know where I'm going to be? My pantry, eating out a jar of peanut butter with a spoon. That's where I'm going to be. You can count on it. You can literally count on me doing that every night. If there's peanut butter in my house.
My last meal would be the buffalo pretzel crisps with thinly sliced Swiss cheese. And what I do is I take a piece of this cheese, I put the pretzel on top, and then I peel the cheese off so that the pretzel and the cheese are the same size, and then I just sit there and eat 30 bags of pretzels.
I know.
And the cheese. I could just eat that
nonstop.
They really ruined our life with that.
So good.
Those thin pretzels. What do they think they're doing? What do they think they're doing? You just make a pretzel thinner, and I'll eat 40 of them. Actual pretzel's pretty good though. You know. One time I was at my friend's, and we just, they just, you're at your friends, you just want to eat everything, and this is like some 8th grade shit. They had pretzels, and it was like, all right. I mean, I'll eat I'm not mad at that. Like, I get it. Like, my house is like your house. We just don't have like hella food. Bro had pretzels, and we just started dipping it in ranch. And I'm like, I'm not a ranch guy. And he goes, try it, bro. All night. We ate a whole bag, asked his mom to buy us another bag of pretzels. You guys want anything from the store? This is our chance to be like, gushers, pizza rolls, Donna, this was like it. We both looked at each other and we go, pretzels? Actually, I didn't say that. I lied. I didn't say that. I would never say that at my friend's house. I would just look at him and be like, I'm good. But he took the bullet and was like, pretzels. And I was like, oh, yes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He knew. Can you imagine being that rude at your friend's? You're at your friend's house, first of all, and then their mom asks you what you want and you say something? I would never do that. I'm a pussy, though. Got a couple more. Here we go.
Hey, yo, BP. It's your boy, Andre Ivy, giving you a shout again. My last meal would probably be some shitty fast food combination.
Yeah.
Either like my go-to McDonald's meal or like Taco Bell. For sake of this example, let's just go McDonald's. I'm crushing triple cheeseburger, plain with mac sauce only, 10-piece nugget with buffalo and sweet and sour dipping sauce. Depending on the mood that day, either a large Sprite or a large Coke. My mood right now, we're going to go large Sprite.
Me too.
And I was just thinking about this. The coolest move for your last meal. Also give me 2 Newport cigarettes. I want to crush 2 menthols before I go out and die. Later.
Doesn't even smoke. I would do it. Dude, for some reason that's there's nothing more like dessert after everybody's like, everyone has room for dessert. For some reason, everybody has room for a cigarette after dessert too. I don't know why. Ew, he's like gross. No, I don't smoke. I've never. Okay, I've tried a cigarette, obviously, because I'm a human. But like, you know what? If you're gonna kill me, just give me a cig. Just had 14 brownies, chocolate on my face. Hold on. Hey. Put the gun down. I'm not done. Yeah. And I'd be dead on the ground, and they zoom in on my face, and I just go like this. Type shit. Dude, he's the mac sauce guy. The realest people are mac sauce guys. For some reason, he's so right about that. Sprite or Coke. It is such an in-the-moment thing. And if you want a Sprite or a Coke. There's no, like, debate. It's just a Coke day or a Sprite day. Today, for me, big Sprite day. Never told a lie. Never told a goddamn lie. One more.
What would my last meal be?
I know what's coming.
Shit, probably ass. Nah, but all jokes aside, my last meal would probably be a blackened salmon salad with ranch dressing.
Shut up.
A little, but instead of pouring the ranch dressing on top of the salad, I would dip my fork into it, and then I'd like pick at the salad like that with like barely any ranch on it, and then I just eat that with a glass of red wine. But I don't know who the fuck would do that other than a complete psychopath. Would you know?
That's literally my entire meal. That's my entire personality, is being a pussy. With a glass of wine. Why, dude? Oh my God. I went over this dumbass's house one time with that exact meal. Just ate it in his house and left. I love you guys, man. That's crazy. Let's keep going. Dear Diary. If you're not familiar with the podcast, which I haven't done this in like 4 years, but we do little segments after a question of the week. Dear Diary, and I just tell you something that happened that was just stupid. All right, my roommate that I live with, his name's Logan Barrett, comedian, LA, from Indiana. Looks exactly, and I'm talking about 100% looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Like the movie, the real human Scooby-Doo movie, looks exactly like him. So I'm like, dude, we live on Hollywood Boulevard, Walk of Fame, stars on the ground. Let's go out there and pretend to be Shaggy and Scooby, because people are really going to think that you're Shaggy, like 100%. Bro, so we pretended to be street performers for a day. And I'm telling you, it's mean in those street performer streets. We tried to post up and just be Shaggy and Scooby just for an hour. Bro, we were getting tossed, and that hustle is one of the realest hustles. We're just trying to like have fun. You know, we're kind of legit. We're kind of legit because he looks like him. I'm just in a Scooby costume. We're clean. We're fresh. We're in good moods. Like, we were a little bit of a threat, but boy, they got it locked down. Like the dude, I got Dear Diary. I got yelled at by the all gold guy that does this for like 4.5 hours. You know, there's always an all gold guy like in a touristy area, and he's like, and you're like, is that that? The first time I saw an all gold guy, I'll never forget it. I'll be like, he's been standing like that for 2.5 hours. Dude, that guy screaming at us to get out of his like section. But we were like, dude, this is a that we had our Karen dialed in. I was like, hey, this is a I didn't raise my voice like this at all because I'm scared. But I was like, no. He's like, y'all got to move. We're like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're not moving. They gonna hit your camera when they're coming to me. I'm just telling you. Bro, my roommate was like, let them hit it. Bro, we got in a fight with the all gold guy. That hustle is so real. Hey, I made $5 last hour because your guy's shit was in the way. We're like, perform better, dog. Oh, that had to cut him deep. Bro was out there performing with music on Pandora, and it cut to the commercials. That's how real the hustle is. Free Pandora with commercials. He was dancing to that. Save 15% on your car insurance with Geico. Insane. I was a street performer for a day. Bro, we made so much money. And in 1 hour, we made $58. I think that's a lot of money. Bro, imagine if you're doing that all day. Imagine if you were doing that all day on a Saturday. 10 hours. I feel like that's like a livable. I was like, bro, I could give up. I could give up and be a dog for a day and not even be a dog. I could just wear a costume every day and have a jar out there and just be like, what's up? And I make $100 a day and probably 1,000. Get out of here. Get out of here with that life. Don't tempt me, dog. I will be the Flash every single day. Do not tempt me. We saw Deadpool and Wolverine. Why was I like, that is Wolverine? I was like, part of me was like, dude, hey, Hollywood Wolverine, look him up. I was like, I almost wanted to give him a hug. He came up to me. You look good, bub. I was like, oh, sir, you just took my breath away. Cringe moment of the week. This is a segment where I don't understand why you won't shut the fuck up. This is a segment where I tell you guys something cringy I've done in the past or what I just did. Someone said during last meal, someone was like, I want a gourmet something, and it just triggered this memory in my head. I used to go watch my friend play baseball in like 5th grade. He would play baseball at like this. I'd just go with him because we were like, I don't know why the hell I did. I was just like friends with him in the neighborhood. He would go and play. He'd be like, I got a baseball game tonight. You want to go? And I'd be like, yeah. But I would just like sit in the crowd with his mom. Like, why wasn't I on the team? I don't really know. I don't really care. Probably didn't really want to play. But my mom would give me $20 every time I went. And this is why I went to the games. And their concession stand was so heat. And my mom gave me $20. I don't know why. Maybe she just wanted me out of the house. Like, I wasn't playing. Maybe. I have no idea. It was so bizarre. My mom gave me $20. Like, it was like every Tuesday. It was like 5 Tuesdays in a row that I did this. And I would just literally eat dinner at the concession stand. They had like wings. Like, it wasn't your normal concession. They had nachos. Like, it was insane. They had ices. They had milkshake. I was like, that's one way my friend got me to go to the baseball games. He was like, bro, you want to come to the game? Their concession stand is dirty. And I was like, really? And his mom, I think, was like, yeah, like, it's really good. You can come with us if you want. You know how your friend's mom will just like invite you to shit? I'm like, am I supposed to say yeah? Like, I never would, because my mom would be like, I really don't want you to go there, just being nice. And I'd be like, yeah, you're right. But one time I just went because I was like, all right, bet. It sounds like you guys really want me to go. So I guess I'll go. I won't be a weirdo. $20. Rolling. Walking up to the concession stand. Overwhelmed because the options, pizza, and it looked good. And it wasn't a slice of pizza. It was on the bread. But one thing was sticking out to me. Shout out, girl turning 30. Gourmet cheeseburger. $5. I was like, I got $20. I know that gourmet cheeseburger is about to go crazy. I'm doing it. But if I got fries too, that'd be insane. I feel like I would get in trouble. It would be so good. But I was like, when you're a kid, you're kind of nervous to order. That's how I was. If you weren't nervous, I'm still nervous to order. Like in the speaker, I'm like, okay, here we go. But I was like 12 and I was like, I'll take the gourmet cheeseburger, $5. Felt like I was just the president of the United States. And I'd give them money at the same time because I didn't know like I was always confused when you give them the money when you're buying something. I'm like, do I give this to you right now? Like I never they got to scan it and then you give them the money. But I was always if I was buying a CD at a store, I'd hand them the CD with the money on top of it and be like, you got it from here, bro. I don't know. That's how I was when I got the cheese. I was like, gourmet cheeseburger. Bro, and they looked at me like I was insane. I was like, I'm just a kid that wants this gourmet cheeseburger. Like, what? I'm like, I'm not saying it wrong. Like, I asked like 3 people. I was like, gourmet, like, that's it, right? Dude, these moms were like, oh, gourmet? Gourmet cheeseburger? That's what you want, little man? And I was like, yeah. And I was even like, that's what it's. You guys did it. Like, made me feel like such an. That's the cringe moment, bro. I was like, I don't even really want it anymore. Like, damn. You guys named it. I'm just here. Read what I just said and then make what? What do you want me to? And then if I would have asked for a cheeseburger, you'd have been like the gourmet one, and I'd have been like, yeah. And then I would have been worried that I didn't get the gourmet one if I just would have said cheeseburger. Still mad about it. I don't care. No, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad. Gourmet. I was like, it made it a lot worse. Honestly, it was fire. Let's do days of the week. Days of the week is a segment where, every day has a national theme. Oh my God, it's National Donut Day. And I just go through them because they're so stupid. Thursday, today, Pecan Torta Day. Tooth Fairy Day. Pecan pie, man. It's just one of those. It's one of them ones. One of those things that just gets better as you get older. Pecan pie when I was a kid. Throw it in the pond in my backyard, actually. No one will know. Pecan pie now? I'm like, wait. I think we need to freeze that so I can have it on a special occasion because this is insane. Pecan pie with a little scoop of ice cream next to it.
Good night, baby. Good night. Have a good night. Good night, baby.
Pecan pie. The slice. It's all about the slice. You give me an ugly piece of pie. You see pizza and you get it's like an ugly triangle. You're like, but then you see that one triangle that's like nice and perfect and cute. You're like, oh, when pecan pie is sliced like that, almost like the point of the pecan pie is like the point of the Superman logo. You're like, okay, all right, well, gonna have to eat that immediately. Just makes so much of a difference. With a little scoop of ice cream. Make a baby cry. Make a goddamn baby cry when I bite into that pecan pie. Every time I take a bite of pecan pie off like a dessert fork, 17 babies cry, and I don't care either. I don't care. Friday. Find your inner nerd day. I love how it's cool to be a nerd, like when you're like older. It just comes out. Whatever. Everyone is a nerd, man. And the coolest people are the biggest nerds. It's the best, dude. Being a nerd is and embracing it. Sometimes you got to back off on your nerd. Like, hey, I like superheroes. It's nerdy, but like, I know when it's becoming annoying. But I think everybody does, right? No, I hate superheroes. Okay, then guess what? You like Harry Potter, and it's literally the same thing. Literally the same thing. Like, everybody. If you talk about Harry Potter, like, I get it. But once you start talking about Harry Potter too much, I'm like, hey. Let's not, like, everybody has the alarm in their head, right? When you become annoying alarm. Mine might go off a little too quick. It's been going off this past hour on this podcast, but everybody has annoying alarm, right? Like, I'll be talking about a superhero for a little, and then I'll hear the alarm and I'm like, I gotta shut up. Too much. Talking about Carnage from Spider-Man, way too much. My whole it's honestly insane, but my whole whatever I'm talking about every day is heavily influenced by TikTok. What does that mean? It means my favorite time of the night. Everybody knows this. I think we're all the same listening to this right now. The best time is that little hour of wiggle room when you're in your bed and you're watching TikTok. Can't be bothered. Can't be happier. Just unbelievably full of joy scrolling TikTok. And right now it's all about superheroes. So what's going on? I'm just going to talk about superheroes all day. Dude, if my feed was about mac and cheese the whole day, the next 2 weeks, I'm talking about mac and cheese. I just don't. It just has so much of an impact on me. Saturday, Maryland Day. Hey, Maryland, I love you, but just get over yourself. Nobody loves Maryland more than Maryland. Maryland's in their flag. Like, okay. We get it. On some nerd change, Maryland, change your mascot back to the big terrapin. Because that thing was just... Oh, shit, my phone's over there. Shame. I'm just going to pretend like I'm not annoyed, and I'm going to keep going. Sunday. I'm so annoyed. I almost picked up the phone, and it was my homie Derek, and every time we answer the phone, we go like this. But I was just a little too late. If he calls me back, I'll answer it. Banana split day. Hey, banana splits. I think if they discontinued the banana split, I think everybody would be just A-okay with it. You got rid of the banana split, said no one ever. If you like banana splits, you're my grandpa. And even he would be like, they're okay. Banana split? If you're a girl and we get ice cream together, no matter what we are, and you get a banana split, I'm going to be like, are you on a scavenger hunt right now? I always think people that order just like the most bizarre thing, I'm like, you're on a scavenger hunt right now, aren't you? You're pretending to just have fun with me, but secretly you're in a group message and you're like, I just got the banana split. Sends a picture of it to the group chat. Oh, she got it. That's what I think. I'm like, what? You're on a scavenger, dude. If you're with someone and they like take a picture of a random barn or something, I'm like, you're on a scavenger hunt right now with me. It's insane. Insane. Kiss and makeup day. Kiss and makeup, bro. I've never officially made up with somebody and been like, yeah, I'm just so sorry and I won't do it again. They're never like, okay, thank you. I believe you and everything is okay. It's always like, it always lingers on for like 2.5 weeks. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, never mind. Can we get some confirmation on the makeup part? Like, give me the end point. I was never just out of trouble. Like, I was always just in trouble. And it always just faded forever. I was just always kind of in trouble. My friends that would be like, yo, I just got ungrounded. What you doing tonight? I'd be like, what the fuck? Dude, if I get grounded, I'm still grounded today a little bit. Like, people don't forget. Secondhand wardrobe day. I'll never forget the time I put on clothes to go film a video. I got to where I needed to be to film the video with Joey Molinaro, and he was like, never seen you wear that. Went right home, changed, came back. Always bring a second pair of clothes, just in case. You're going out on a limb with your clothes. Hey, I wear 2 shirts and 2 pants, really. Honestly, every single day. Every single day that I've lived in LA, I've worn maybe 4 different shirts. I don't care. This is like, everything I wear in my podcast is like, it's kind of something I'm only wearing it for the vid, you know? I would never just wear this around the house, dude. I wear it. This is what I wear in my house at all times. No shirt, shorts that are really comfortable, and Prestos on my feet. On my feet. I didn't mean for that to sound so cool, but that is like what, like if we, we just had last meal. What would be your last thing you're wearing? This. No shirt, shorts that are comfortable, commando, socks, white socks, Nike socks, best socks. Wikey, shut up. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. I'm so sorry. Captain Stroke. Can I have some beef stroganoff? Last meal, beef stroganoff. Prestos. Mid-white Nike socks. Comfortable shorts. No shirt. Glasses. Default me. It's just the most comfortable thing. If I spill something, it doesn't get on my shirt. It's not like, it's kind of, having a shirt on for me is like, I'm always a little too hot. I'm like, I'm hot. Whatever I go to sleep in, that's my most comfortable thing. That's my default. Last clothes, last meal. The gum inside of blow pops in a bowl. Last wardrobe. Whatever I wear to sleep. That's what I want. Bro, what you wear to sleep just says so much about you. I love it. And the fact that whatever you wear to sleep is what you really want to be wearing at all time. People that are like, I love these jeans. These are my favorite jeans. I'm like, okay, wear them to bed then. Wear them to bed. Psycho. People that sleep in jeans. I just don't know where to put you. What category do you go in if you sleep in jeans? What? All right, I gotta go. When you had that friend over and he like just ended up staying the night and you're just like, yeah, bro, you can sleep on the couch. That's cool. And he would just, dude, I would wake him up and be like, put these shorts on. Don't you dare sleep in jeans. What kind of nightmare? All right. I love you guys. I'm out. Hey, get some tickies. BenedictPolizzi.com for all upcoming shows. Watch F-Boy Island. Do it if you haven't. Subscribe. Send the pod to the homies. Only if they understand. Love you guys, man. Talk to you next week.